The Assembly review of the 6th session of 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly is read by Kahurchisate and the script is prepared by Narayan Bahadur, PTI correspondent, Kohima. On the third day of the ongoing 6th session of the 14th House of the Nagaland Assembly, members during the question hour deliberated on the status of National Highways NH 202 raised by Y. Lima Onenchang, construction of Capital Road, bypass road from Dimapur to Kohima by Achumbemo Kikon, status of Dimapur railway station and need for making Tuli railway station functional by Nuklutoshi, need for police check post at Dimapur by Naiba Konyak, status of free movement regime and reimposition of protected area permit and funds received from 15th Finance Commission by A. Nyamnai Konyak. The House was informed that the government has submitted DPR for construction of NH 202 on January 28 and is awaiting response from Ministry of Road, Transport and Highways. It also stated that the government is making efforts to resolve the land encroachment issue and develop the Dimapur railway station with world-class standard. Government has also been pursuing resumption of Tuli railway station for which the Railways Ministry has been allocating token in every budget but has remained unsuccessful as the ministry wants land free of cost. It was informed that construction of New Land Kohima Road would be completed by March next year. Chief Minister Nipurio said police check gates have been removed and those existing along the interstate border are functional only to check movement of antisocial elements and overloaded vehicles, but no tax is collected. The House also expressed serious concern over the centre's decision to cut down the free movement regime from 16 kilometers to 10 kilometers along the Indo-Myanmar border and reimposition of protected area regime in the state. The House decided that Chief Minister Rio would make a formal statement on both the matters and pass a resolution tomorrow. MLA Achumbemo raised concern over the agitation staged outside the Assembly Secretariat by Old Sumi Students' Union demanding the upgrade of Kelhoshe Polytechnic to an engineering college. He sought a status from the department. Under Rule 50 of the NLA, members also discussed on matters of urgent public importance pertaining to mushrooming of union and association in Nagaland, raised by Minister K.G. Kenye and supported by MLAs Dr. Sukato A. Sema and Achumbemo Kikon, while advisor Tongpang Ozakam and MLA Nuklutoshi also participated. They were of the view that such mushrooming of unions has been costing the state dearly and should be curbed. The members also viewed that the government must discourage the mushrooming of unions and associations at all levels as this shows more disunity among Nagas. Responding to the concern, Leader of the House Mr. Rio suggested that no resolution can be adopted in the House, but the Home Department has to carry out exercise to weed out the non-functional associations and unions, and those which are not functioning according to the laid down norms. He also called for further deliberation in the Cabinet on the matter to come up with proper strategies. The Chief Minister and Ministers also tabled the annual administrative reports of 14 government departments and presented government rules and reports. During the day, the House also passed two government bills, the Nagaland Town and Country Planning 4th Amendment Bill 2025, moved by Mr. Rio, and Investment and Development Authority of Nagaland Validation Bill 2025, moved by Deputy CM T.R. Ziliang. Three new bills, the Rules for Administration of Justice and Police in Nagaland 5th Amendment Bill 2025, the Nagaland Work Charge and Casual Employees Regulation 2nd Amendment Bill 2025, and the Nagaland Goods and Services Tax 10th Amendment Bill 2024 were also introduced by the Chief Minister. Speaker Sharingain Longkuma announced that both bills would be taken up for passage tomorrow. Mr. Rio, who is also Minister in charge of Finance, presented the regularization of excess expenditure for the year 2017-18 as recommended by the PAC in its 132nd report 2023-24. He also tabled the review of the trends in receipts and expenditure for the first, second and third quarter of the year 2024-25 as required under Section 11 of the Nagaland Fiscal Responsibility and Budget Management Act 2005, as well as the supplementary demand for grants for the year 2024-25. Chief Minister Rio tabled Budget 2025-26 proposing an equally balanced receipt and expenditure amounting to 24,849 crore rupees, which would be taken up for passage on Saturday. However, with the current fiscal 2024-25 ending in a negative balance of 843.21 crore rupees, the new financial year 2025-26 would also end in a deficit of the same amount. Mr. Rio presented the annual financial statement budget for the year 2025-26 and also made a statement under the Nagaland Fiscal Responsibility and Budget Management Act 2005.